wondered if there was a planet so similar to Earth that you could live on it? Well, whether you have or not, I'm about to fill you up with information. Hi, my name is Berke, and today I will be presenting my capstone. My topic is on space, in particular, habitable exoplanets. Now you might be wondering, what is an exoplanet? For starters, an exoplanet is a planet that is outside our solar system. In order for an exoplanet to be habitable, it needs to meet these requirements. A habitable exoplanet needs to be within its sun's habitable zone. The habitable zone is the orbital region around a star in which an Earth-like body can possess liquid water and possibly support human life. How do we know these planets are habitable? If, other than the habitable zone, these planets have water, they can be habitable. If it has an atmosphere, it can be habitable. And if it has a layer of ozone, it can be suited for humans. What are some similar planets we found to Earth? Although we've only found about 4,000 habitable exoplanets, it's estimated that there is at least one habitable exoplanet per each solar system. This means there's bound to be an Earth's twin out there somewhere. We haven't found that yet. We can look at what we have found though. Some of the most habitable exoplanets include T-Gordon Starbird, TOI 700b, Kepler 186f, and Kepler 22b. You may be wondering where these names came from. Take Kepler 22b for an example. Kepler 22 would be the name of the star, and B would stand for what planet it is in the solar system. So in Kepler 22b, it would be the second planet. How do we find habitable exoplanets? To answer this question, I asked Alice Shapley, Vice Chair of Astronomy at UCLA. She discovered a galaxy. It was called Spiral Galaxy BX442. Basically, the method used is called the transit method. The way that it works is, over many months and years, a picture of a star is taken. We can estimate how big it is just by looking. Of course, we can't see the planets. We can see the light though. By looking at how much the light from the sun dips when the planet passes in front of the star, we can estimate how big these planets are. This doesn't give much info though. We don't know if this planet has water or is made out of rock, much less has an atmosphere. Well, to answer that, we need to look at the chemical print. Take for example, that my hand is the sun and this is the planet. You are Earth. When the light comes, it hits the planet, but some of it will go through the atmosphere and end up in space. By looking at that light, we can determine what the atmosphere is made out of. Why do we do this? I would say that humans don't really want to be alone, but it could also be a backup for an end-of-world event. But many of these are hundreds of light years away, so how are we going to get there? Well, the human species does something any other species doesn't, and that's innovation. Humans won't let anything get in their way. They will innovate past everything, and I believe that one day we can possibly reach these planets. Will alien life be on these planets? This is the question I asked 5 of my classmates. 4 of them said yes. Now, what type of life, we don't know. It could be bugs, it could be bacteria, some people don't even consider that life. It could be plants, or it could end up being some funny creature looking like this, or some far more advanced civilization. Well, you can't know until you try, and that's what I love about space. More to wonder out means more to answer. For more information, please visit my blog at blog.scarsdaleschools.org/bsegment28. Thank you, and that is my capstone project.